Ouais, il y a
Talk us through the fleet here.
l'étoile d'araignée, c'est l'étoile du roi.
Give me a tour guide.
Here we have.
Yeah, so this boat, Nick Maloney won the Route to Rhum in 2002 in his class. He finished like 6 hours behind the 60-footers.
Was it a Scandia back then?
Yeah, I think so. This is a 50-footer. It was originally Cray Valley. JP Maloney.
Cray, that's right. That's right.
Alone with that boat. He lost to Brad actually.
He lost to Brad. That's
in
right.
that boat. This next boat, it's a shame we're going to stop for a minute because this next one you have.
You gotta see this. I've heard about the boat. It wasn't here when we got here a week ago, but I've been hearing about it all week.
That one is the one I prepare for Mike Farr.
Yeah.
You know, that's the young guys, the
Yeah, this
16 years old.
this is the one that Mike Perham sailed around the world.
Oh, no shit. This is Mike Perham's boat. All right. And now it's myoptician.com. There you go.
Exactly.
So open 50.
He's selling sponsorship certificates on the dock. He prints you out a piece of paper with your name on it.
How much?
$10.
Good for him.
You can be a sponsor.
Good for him.
And Julia was on all the website for the Malo 2015.
Oh yeah?
If you still were looking on the internet, Malo 2015 is Julien Mabit the skipper.
Oh really?
Yeah, because they didn't swap on
Okay. So yeah, this is the boat we've been talking about all week. This is designed and built in 1976 in someone's backyard.
So you're saying this was built in someone's backyard?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't believe you.
It was built in the backyard. And it's called the Egg.
Now what does it do? Like what does that do?
It nosedives.
I thought like does it get going? Like this is a drug. I've seen things like that drug smuggling boat.
Trimaran without arm.
It looks like it's folded.
Yeah, it's a prototype folding trimaran.
But they forgot to put a folding gear on. Wow.
Yeah. It
So
doesn't
this is-
need a mast, it needs a periscope.
So this is the Rhum class, folks, and this little ketch is kind of a good-looking cruising thing. It looks like a great cruising boat. You know?
It does look like
You could go around the world with your wife in that pretty nice.
Looks like a beautiful boat actually.
For the smiling doctor? Is that what that's?
Laughter is medicine. The real clowns of the hospital.
There you go. Destination Calais, is that some McGregor 26 turbo?
They are planning to put the key to find a new motor.
The McGregor 26 Turbo. Oh my god.
Here's a little new boat. This is a 40.
Yeah, that's a class 40. For some reason it's in here. We don't know why. It's the only one in here.
This is another nice cruising boat.
Yeah, another nice cruising boat in the Rhum class as well.
And we haven't figured out yet how they score the Rhum class. It's just first over the line?
Just go or what?
Yeah, that's it.
So it's just a cruising class at that point. There's no real race going on.
The Rhum class.
Okay, now they're getting a little bit better.
Right. Volcano Verandas, originally PRB, built for the Vendée Globe for Vincent Rioux. This is the one that got dismasted when he was rescuing Jean Le Cam during the Vendée.
And now who's sailing it this week?
Guy Arnaud Boissier is the skipper. Whose nickname is Cali.
Cali.
And a super good guy, young guy.
He was on the last Vendée Globe.
Yep, he did 5th in the last Vendée Globe with a 9-year-old boat. So he's a good sailor.
And the other side.
What about this here?
Breymaier is designed before the last Vendée as well, skippered by Armel Leclerc, who won the Solitaire Figaro by
Very,
huge margin
very
this
good
year.
sailor.
Super good sailor. He won the record SNSM with that boat, and he's going to be a strong challenge to Bilo in the Route to Rhum team.
Yeah, he won the Figaro this year.
Yep.
On the Transatlantic too.
Yep. Oh, and the Transatlantic as
That's right.
well. Yep. So he's won the two biggest Figaro races this year in France.
All right, so this is...
Jean-Pierre Dick's new boat, Paprec Bareback 2.
We were just with Sebastien Destramo. He was my guest commentator for the Farr 30s.
Yeah.
He was wearing a Paprec shirt.
Yep. 3, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the number 3 boat.
So
two Farr designs, and then this one, which is a Verdier design.
And this is very new. What's the real? So what makes this boat stand out from the other new boats?
Well, he's done a pretty cool thing with his rig. He's only got one backstay for 3 head stays, and he uses what they call arbalettes in French or deflectors in English. So up at the top of the backstay, you just pull the backstay into the mast, and it changes the point where you're pulling on the mast, and it works as a backstay in any of the positions. That way, you don't need 3 cables in the back of the boat. He's also got the curved dagger boards, which are the fashion now in the local class a little bit with Verdier designs. This name is pioneered by Safran last year.
And Safran's got conventional backstays and checks,
and a conventional fixed rig as well.
Right.
Jean-Pierre's gone down the super light road. Safran as well last year, they were the originators of the design concept more or less. And that boat is still really good.
And this also is a Verdier.
Yeah, this is one of the original ones, and they did a lot of work over the winter, made it even lighter than it started. Super good boat. Another Verdier, the new PRB. We've got some of you rumored to be the lightest boat in the fleet, something like just barely 7 tons, with curved dagger boards as well. But this boat's got the full wing mast with outriggers,
deck spreaders, and
the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So pretty.
She also looks like she has kind of, are those same kind of deflectors?
No, that's shock cord to keep it forward.
Oh, it's shock cord.
Stays away from the head of the main. And then there's this thing, this Vanto di Sardegna.
These guys send me like one press release a week in Italian, and every time I send them back, they just translate it. And I never get one in English.
Well, I don't know anything about them or about the boat. No one knows anything about
the dude's been sailing all over the Med for the last 8 months.
Yes.
That's all anyone knows.
Well, we don't know anything about it. It looks like it was probably a good boat, or it would be a super nice cruising boat.
Yeah.
But it does have a canning keel.
That it does.
Next up, Bruxelles, one of the original Verdier designs as well. Another boat with a wing mast, Mitch-Dej main sheet system, but conventional dagger boards. Super light, really nice team. A huge PR program.
They have some
go all over the place.
Phenomenal stuff. They have all these like crazy games and gifts and food, and
they have a huge group of supporters who show up at all the events too. Hundreds of people come from Bell and from the fan club and all this.
And any of you who've eaten those little baby bells or the laughing cow cheese, that's her.
Yep.
And of course the very slim and understated Veolia.
Veolia environment. The original BT of Sebastian Joss, Estrella Dam in the first Barcelona race. Is
Estrella.
One of the nicest of the Farr design boats, super light, nice light fixed rig, optimized by our team at Kairos to help roll in and win the Rhum this year.
Master rigger here giving you the talk through.
DCNS of Christopher Pratt.
Also a really sexy boat.
Yeah, it's the hull of Breymaier, the deck of Hugo Boss, and a wing mast. With our little friend Bambino cleaning the mast up there. Oh yeah, go for it, Bambi. Keep going. You got a long way to go, buddy.
Make Tom to lick it again. Lèche-le. And here Mitch-Dej with the wackiest boat in the fleet.
Mitch-Dej has made all kinds of innovations with this boat. It's been talked about ad nauseum on the forums on Sailing Anarchy. We don't need to go into it. But, suffice it to say that it's light, it's very strong, and has a pretty good chance of winning this event.
I like it.
The dockside consensus is that everyone really likes it.
But it certainly is not, I mean, it ain't the prettiest boat in the world. Let's put it that way. It's got an interesting look, but everything looks like it's got a purpose, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing about it, you know, just like everything Mitch does, there isn't anything on the boat that isn't done for some reason. Nothing extraneous.
There you go, Ryan Breymaier giving us the full Open 60 tour, and that'll let you guys follow along and get to know these guys in a language other than French. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
So let me ask you, now that when the boat leaves, you guys get some time off or what?
We go back to working on our boat. We have it boat in the water, but the mast on the hard net right now. Just doing some final checks and getting prepared to leave the 1st of December to go down to Barcelona. So no, it's back to work for me after this.